Alright, shalom, we the Hebrew Israelites, you know, we out here, you know, you see us prophesying the downfall and destruction of the so-called white man, right? Because, you know, we about to enter into a new year in a couple hours, man, 2012, you know, and that's something for us to celebrate, you know, we 1 year close to this so-called white man going down, man, alright? You know, this white man, he has a lot to pay for, man, you know, throughout his whole track record, you know, bloodshed, crime, robbery, you know, all types of shit, man, so-called white man has to pay, alright? So, you give me Genesis on 96 up. Right. 96.
This is Genesis chapter 9, verse 6. Whoso sheddeth man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed.
That's right. Whoso shed man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed. You know, when you read that scripture, you think of the so-called white man, all right? Because throughout this whole, you know, earth, he went about shedding blood, establishing, you know, you get that Habakkuk 2 and 12, you know, establishing, you know, his cities by bloodshed. You know, scripture said, whoso shedded man blood, by man shall his blood be shed. You know, in that particular case, by an Israelite man, we're gonna shed your blood. When the Lord comes back and he pours the spirit on his men, we're gonna shed your blood.
That's right.
All right, we're gonna recompense everything that you brought upon us, man. All right, then finish that and you go ahead.
For in the image of the Most High made he man.
That's right, for in the image of the Most High made he man. You know, because the Most High made us, you know, when he established us in Genesis, the 6th day, he gave man order. You know, he gave man the laws, the statutes and commandments, all right? He in the scriptures say he breathed that breath into his nostrils, right? That's talking about the law, statutes and commandments, all right? And that's the image that we live by today, man. You know? Good.
It says, and you be ye fruitful and multiply, bring forth abundantly in the earth and multiply therein.
Yeah, well, you know, that's the law that the Lord told us, you know, be fruitful and multiply. You know, from Adam down, you know, to Noah on down, you know, from the line of Shem on down, you know, to Israel. So,
and can I say one thing on that too? And Esau has that Georgia Guidestones talking about how he wants a population of the world to be below 500 million.
Yeah.
Right. So that's against that scripture right there, man.
Yeah, yo, that's right.
This is Habakkuk 2. Were you done, brother? Habakkuk 2 and start at 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him.
Yeah, that's right. The soul that's lifted up in him is not upright. You know, the so-called white man, he just has a wicked, negative fucking vibe, man. You know, you might walk past a cracker. You know, you just feel a negative vibe coming from that cracker, man. You know, read that again.
Right. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him.
Yeah, that's right. Because scriptures say the wicked is strayed from the womb. All right, the so-called white man, he's born wicked, man. He's born not upright. He's the exact opposite of Jacob, man. All right, that's why in Genesis 25 we were struggling in the womb with that cracker, man. Because it was a dark side against the positive side, man. You know, positive against negative. You know, we just didn't clash, man. You know, that's why to this day we don't get along with these crackers, man. All right, to this fucking day we don't get along with these crackers. But you simple niggas, you don't see it. You go against the Most High by trying to say, oh, you friends with a so-called cracker, or the white man is okay. You know, you going against the Most High by saying that, man. You know.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 33, verse 1. I'm sorry, verse 11. In much knowledge the Lord has divided them and made their ways diverse.
Yeah, that's right, man. You know, Jacob and Esau, the Most High made our ways diverse. We totally different from the so-called white man, man. You know, Jake tries to seek righteousness, but the so-called white man, he seeks wickedness. He doesn't try to, he seeks wickedness, man. You know? And when he comes around Jake, he try to lure you into that fucking wickedness too. You know?
They show you of an example of that the same thing what the brother just quoted in the movie The Good Son. You have Macaulay Culkin in the movie. All he was doing was seeking out wickedness, man. He was a real demon. You brothers out there should watch that movie, man, because it'll show you how the so-called white man is from the womb.
That's right.
Real quick, this is Genesis 25 and 21. And Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife because she was barren.
Yeah, that's right. She was barren, meaning what? She couldn't have no kids. All right, good.
And the Lord was entreated of him, and Rebekah his wife conceived.
She conceived, that's right. Yeah.
And the children struggling together within her. And she said, Salaki, and the children struggled together within her. And she said, if it be so, why am I thus?
Yeah, that's right, because she entreated the Lord, to have kids, and the Lord gave her twins in her womb, and she was asking the Lord, why are these kids struggling in my stomach? Basically, why is this, going on? Continue.
And she went to inquire of the Lord, and the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elders shall serve the younger.
That's right. 2 nations are in thy womb. That's the nation of Israel, and that's the nation of Esau, right? That you Edomites, okay, and the Israelites, right? Read that last part again. Huh?
Right. And the one people shall be stronger than the other people.
That's right. The one people shall be stronger than the other people. Man, we go over this plenty of times over and over again. Who dominate the earth? Who dominate the sports world? These different games, inventions. That's number one important right there, man. Because Jake invented all these things, man. Because we was at such a low state. We was in slavery. Esau just said, all right, I'm gonna claim this invention as mine. We got no credit for what we did, man. But it's obvious that you so-called Negroes, Latinos, you West Indians, you Israelites, it's obvious that, we have more, flavor, we more stronger, we more better than these crackers, man. We better than these crackers, man.
And the elders shall serve the younger.
That's right, and the elders shall serve the younger. That's future prophecy, and that's the time we about to head into right now, man. The so-called white man, he's going to serve us, man. Lord willing, through the Spirit, we're going to get more into that topic, man.
Right, this back in Habakkuk 2 and 5. Yea, also he transgresseth by wine. He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied.
That's right.
But gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people.
That's right, man. The so-called white man, he's unsatisfying. He's greedy, all right? He's what's the word? Covetous. He want to covet everything, man. You could get that in Isaiah 33 and 1.
I got a precept for you
all
real
right.
quick. This is Psalms chapter 73, verse 12. It says, behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world. They increase in riches.
That's right, man. That's a bad scripture. These are the who does that fit? That fits the so-called white man. All right, he's the only one prospering in this world. And if any niggas prosper in this world, he's going underneath the so-called white man.
Yeah, he's under the so-called white man's umbrella, man.
Yeah, exactly. He has to pass through the so-called white man in order to prosper, man. No matter what it is you're trying to be, if you prosper, you obviously went through a so-called cracker and you bent over and took it in the fucking ass. That was it.
Yeah, it says, verily I have cleansed my heart in vain and washed my hands in innocency. For all the day long have I been plagued and chastened every morning.
Yep.
This was a psalm of Asaph, who was one of the children of Israel, and basically that's talking about us. It says, for all the day long have I been plagued and chastened every morning. That's us catching hell in this society. One of them plagues Jake's got in their cribs is what? Bed bugs. Yeah. You might have mold. That's another plague. That's slavery and being oppressed in this society, man. All those are plagues, man. It says in every morning, it says, and chasten every morning, man. You got to wake up every morning to go to work for this devil, man. All right? You motherfuckers out there call it a job. We call it the plantation, man. That's exactly what it is, man. This damn devil, go over there, do this, do that, do that. Oh, don't forget to do this, and make sure you get back to work on time, That's being chastened, man. Yeah, that was it, brother.
That was it? All right. You hold anything?
Right. Isaiah 33 and 1. Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou wast not spoiled.
Yeah, that's right. That's a so-called white man. Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou hast not been spoiled. Continue.
And dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee.
Yeah, because the so-called white man, he spoiled the entire world, man. The nation of Israel on down to these heathen nations. He spoiled all of us, man. He's over there in these foreign countries, these Middle Eastern countries, trying to set up a democracy, You know,